Good morning, everyone. This is Sexy Harlem 125, and welcome to Sexy Harlem Space. Now, let me find myself. Here I go. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Felicia M. Good morning. How are you, dear? I hope you are doing well. I am here to drop the rest of the facts for May. As we all know, um, May is Lupus Awareness Month, and today is the 31st of May. So I'm going to do the rest of the facts that I missed. I haven't been on here as of late. I had a couple of funerals to go to, and I came in yesterday and my head was just hurting. My head hurt. All that pollen is flying around and everything, and it's just crazy. So I went out this morning, I did what I had to do, and I came back, and I'm not going back outside for the rest of the day until tomorrow. How are you, Felicia M? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you. Although me and you are the only two in this live right now. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, thank you, Felicia. Thank you. I'm gonna drop these facts. I know where I left off at. Let me see. Okay. Number 27. Fact number 27 reads, although pregnancy in women with lupus is considered high risk, most women with lupus carry their babies safely to the end of their pregnancy. Now that's something to be concerned about. There's a lot of myths that busy getting last minute errands. Okay, all right, very good. Tell your son I said to have a safe flight. Um, there are a lot of myths that if a woman is pregnant, hey, outspoken, if a woman is pregnant, she's gonna pass the lupus on to her child, and that's not true. As I said in my earlier facts, that you cannot. Oh, you were extremely high risk. Yeah. You cannot. You cannot catch lupus from anyone else, and you cannot pass it on to anyone else. I know doctors are concerned about women having babies while they have lupus. So um, that is, yeah, you can be high risk, very high risk to the point that you're on bed rest and you can't get up. Doctors don't want you to move around. So that was number 27. Number 28 states approximately 40% of people with lupus will develop kidney disease. And right now, that is something that they are concerned with me about because of the medication that I take. The medication that I take, well, any medication can affect your kidneys. And they want us to come in for regular testing. Sometimes the testing can be real extensive to where you have to come in every damn week. And that should be getting on my nerves. But, they want urine, they want blood. They take so much blood. I don't know what the hell they be doing with that blood. Sometimes they take up to 10 tubes from me, and I swear to God, they be having a party with that damn blood. I'm telling you, feeding it to their vampire friends and shit. Yeah, it is exhausting. Okay, that was number 28. Number 29 reads, the annual economic impact of lupus is estimated at more than 31 billion for direct and indirect costs in the US alone. So can you imagine um how they're the Lupus Foundation, they get donations, and when we walk we ask people to sponsor us, and that money goes to the Lupus Foundation. But since this is an ongoing disease, so progressive, you understand, to where they're trying to stop the flares or they're trying to hold them back, or this is really expensive, really really expensive. So I think that number of 31 billion has gone up. Okay, number 30. Yep, they be losing it or saying something, didn't pick up the test. Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, don't give me no excuses. Just tell me what happened. You understand? If now I had one instance where they took 10 tubes of blood and they told me that the person that did it didn't do it correctly. And I'm like, how is it that they didn't do it correctly? Oh, they didn't stick you in the vein. What the hell you talking about? That shit hurted. Now you want me to go through this all over again? I have gotten to the point where I just stick out my arm and be like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Just take the damn blood and get it over with. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Outspoken. Girl, you have no idea. You have no idea. At one time, I was taking up to uh 15 pills a day at one time, and now it's down to like maybe seven. Yeah, that's what it's down to now. Number 30 reads, at present, and we all know this, whoever has lupus knows this. At present, there is no cure for lupus. However, lupus can be effectively treated, and most people with lupus can lead active, healthy lives. Now, I don't know about that one. That lupus fact right there got me a little bit, confused. Um, Active, healthy lives. I don't understand what that. You know, there's different types of lupus, but the doctor states that he wants all of us to stay out of the sun. No sun. The sun is our enemy. Now, when I went out this morning, yeah, 15 pills. When I went out this morning, um, I took my umbrella. I didn't wear any sunscreen, but I took my umbrella. And on one side of the street, there was no sun. So that's the side of the street I walked on. I was on the side of the street where the sun was. That's the side that I live on. So of course I'm going to carry my umbrella. But I walked on the side where there was no sun. Now the sun comes, when it comes up, it comes through my windows in the morning. Let me see. Outspoken said, I saw the thing you said about the sun on the Braxtons last night. Tony Braxton looked like a mummy in the daytime. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, it is imperative for us to stay out of the sun. It's imperative. I mean, if I go out in the sun now, it took me a little while to learn this because when I was newly diagnosed, they told me to stay out of the sun, but my ass didn't listen. And when I was out in the sun and I came back home, um, I was tired. My problem is when driving and the sun on my arm. Felicia, put some sunscreen on that arm, okay, or wear a jacket that you're not, not both of your arms are in, but you can have just that one arm in your jacket, you know. Let me see. Outspoken said the only thing she was showing was her eyes. She had on a hoodie with the hood tight. Yeah, tight. Yeah, because she knows. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people think we be bullshitting about this sun. Now, I'm not prejudiced, all right? But these white people be slathering on this stuff so they can lay out in the sun and get a tan and all this. Do y'all see that commercial where they say this is your skin? You understand? And they frying bacon. That's exactly how the sun does your skin. Now, when you're young, it's not a thing unless you have lupus at a young age. They figure, oh, the doctors say you need this vitamin D. Well, give me a damn pill. Okay. Yeah, yeah, the sun is extremely draining, Felicia. You know that. I'm telling you, I can't even get in the pool and swim. I can't go swimming. I can't because that chlorine, it does something to my body. Now, while I'm in the water, I can swim, I can move around. It's so therapeutic. And then when I get out, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like 500 tons on my body and I can't walk. You understand? I'm telling you. Let's see. Felicia M says, I'm always covered. Seems like it goes through my clothes. Yeah, and the sun protection clothes are expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. They are. They are very, very expensive. And I just say to hell with it. People say, oh, how can you wear long sleeves all year round? Let me tell you something. If you got lupus, you'll do it too. Okay. If you want to save your own life and you don't want to, wind up in the hospital, I try my best to stay away from the hospital. I'm telling you, I just can't. I don't like needles. I don't like hospitals. I don't like emergency rooms. I don't know anyone who does, but I digress. I just can't do it. I am not one of those people that's going to take the risk. You understand? It's supposed to be 80 degrees today. And basically, I had my air conditioner on a little while ago. All my windows are closed, all my shades are down. I don't play around when it comes to the sun. I don't. And now my partner, she likes being out in the sun. Well, she can. She doesn't have lupus. So, no outspoken. I have no tattoos. The only tattoos that I have are the ones that Lupus gave me, and I don't like those. Okay. She likes the sun. My partner, she likes the sun. So a couple of years back, me and her had an argument about walking on, the sunny side of the street. I told her I'm not walking on this side. I'm crossing the street. She gonna talk about, well, why are you going across the street? The sun is on that side too. I said, no, it's shade over there. Now, when we had this argument maybe around about 2010, but in 2011, I went into the hospital and I had, my platelets had dropped. Ever since then, she has made it her business that when we go out to find me a shady spot. It shouldn't have took that. You understand what I'm saying? But people live and they learn. I've missed so many events. They have Harlem Week up here, in the hottest month of the year, which is August. Oh God, and I missed it last year. The year before that, I missed it. The year before that, I missed it. I think I missed 5 years, and I went 1 year when we had the grandchildren, and we took them to Harlem Week. But I didn't stay out long. You know, they have so many events, and so many vendors. You know that come up for Harlem Week, and the music and the dancing and everybody coming from everywhere. I'm like, look, I told her, I said, I'm going home. And I got in the cab and I brought my ass home. Okay. I was not playing around because the sun comes with heat. And you know, it be hot in the summertime. I be missing all the barbecues. I miss everything. I miss everything. But you know, my most of my friends understand. There are others who just don't, and I don't give a damn. You don't understand because you're not living with it. You know, I do my best to take precautions. You know what I mean? Yes, Felicia M. She said, I have to pick and choose. I usually do late evenings. Exactly. Like when the sun is going down, around about dusk dark. You know what I mean? When you know the sun is going to be gone in like a half an hour. But by that time, all the barbecues is over, unless you got, unless you know some people that's just going to continue on barbecuing and barbecuing, into the late night hours. But child, I don't care. I miss it. I miss it. But I'll still be alive the next day, and my ass won't be in the hospital. How about that? So today's the 31st. So what I thought I would do for the 31st of May is just to give up a few tips for the 31st. My first one is stay out of the sun. That's my first tip. Stay out of the sun. If you have to go out, wear long sleeves, put your sunscreen on, wear long sleeves, get yourself a straw hat that doesn't have holes in it, and carry your umbrella. I carry my umbrella all year round. And we're not talking about like a red umbrella or blue umbrella or yellow umbrella. No, you have to have a basic black umbrella. If you can, get an umbrella that repels the sun, the UV rays, if you can. Okay, stay out of the sun. Take care of yourself. That's my second tip. Take care of yourself and listen to your body. If your body is telling you something like right now, I got a headache, and the headache is right over the bridge of my nose, across my eyes, and down the bridge of my nose. I already know that's due to the pollen in the air. But sometimes when you get a lupus headache, it runs along the same line. So just, listen to your body. Listen to your body. My next tip is keep your doctor appointments. They have something at certain hospitals called My Chart. Now, I don't know if, and it's a system that reminds you of your appointments. You can log in, you can see what tests you took, what the results were. You can request medication refills online. I don't know if every hospital across the 50 states has this system. It's called My Chart. Now, since I deal with two different hospitals, let me think. NYU and Bellevue, they both have this, My Chart. So what I did was when I sign in, I have the same sign in name and the same password for both, but they are two different hospitals. So they both have this system called My Chart. Yes, My Chart. So keep up with your doctor's appointments. And my next tip is don't be afraid to tell your doctor no. If you're not comfortable with something, the same way you would talk to your friend, you have to talk to the doctor. Okay? If you're not comfortable with the medication that you're taking, let's say this medication makes you queasy and you throw up, you tell your doctor, listen, you're going to have to find something else because this medication is making me sick. 9 times out of 10, what the doctor does is he weighs out the negative against the positive for medication. Like he'll say, well, the positive outweighs the negative for this medication, so we're going to try this. Sometimes you have to be open to trying a new medication. Now, if you find like a week later that this medication doesn't, Felicia, Felicia said, I always say what I'm not going to do. That's me too, Felicia. Now, they outweigh the negative and the positive, and they say, well, it's more positives to this medication than it is negative. So we want you to try this medication. If you find that that medication just isn't doing anything positive for you, then you go back to your doctor and you say, look, I'm not taking this shit. You might think that the positives outweigh the negatives, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. Okay. This medication does not agree with me and I'm not taking it anymore. That happened to me with Imuran. That is a medication that they treat cancer patients with. Okay. Felicia says, I usually give new meds a try for 30 days. Girl, I couldn't make it no 30 days with that Imuran. I took that medication for 3 days. That was it. Every time I swallowed it, I threw up. No shit. Okay. 5 minutes later, after I swallowed it, that was it. I was throwing up. So I told my doctor on the fourth day, look at here, look at here, look at here. Me and this medicine ain't getting along. Said, oh, well, Crystal, go ahead and try. No, I'm not doing it. Didn't you just hear me? I said, you know what? I'm not taking it. So you have to come up with something else. Period. See, you couldn't take Imuran either, huh? That Imuran is a motherfucker. Okay. Um, what did I say? Stay out of the sun. Keep up with your doctor's appointments. Listen to your body. And see, this is my thing. When I say listen to your body, I mean pay attention. Okay, because that's the only place you have to live. Like I keep saying, you don't have to pay no rent. So you got to listen to your body. Your body tells you stuff. You understand? Like, when you're tired after being up all day, your body's telling you, I'm sleepy. So you go lay down. You know what I mean? You have to pay attention to your body. You have to. Let's see. For us, I can say this. For us women, um, try to wear long dresses if you can. That eliminates a lot. You wear a long dress and you wear long sleeves, you put your hat on and carry your umbrella and you can go. Oh, yeah, another thing. Make sure you always carry water. Always carry water. Okay. Good morning, Caribbean Foods Play. How are you? I hope you're doing well. make sure you always carry water. This is for everybody. If you know you have to be out more than an hour, make sure you carry water. No matter what you do, lupus patient or not, make sure you carry water because we're going to get thirsty. You understand? And you want to stay hydrated. I've heard about lupus patients passing out, child, passing out in the street, just boom. You understand what I'm saying? And they didn't have any water with them. They didn't have anyone with them that could tell the EMTs that they had lupus. You understand? So you gotta listen to your body. You gotta carry water. It's like going into battle. You are arming yourself up because you know you getting ready to go outside and battle this sun. You got things to do. You got things that you have to do. Another thing, if you can, try to take care of what you need to either as early as possible or later in the afternoon around about maybe 4ish, because really they don't want us outside between the hours of 9 and 4, because that is when the sun is at its highest and it's beaming down. So you gotta, oh yeah, also get a medical bracelet. Yes, Felicia M. I don't have one. I don't have one. You know why I don't have one? I don't personally have one because I know my ass is not going to be out there like that. You know what I mean? But when I am out there, I do what I call stick and moves. I go and do what I got to do and bring my ass back in the house as fast as I can. But when you're going into battle and you're going out there and you are know you're going to battle the sun, you gotta arm yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You put your sunscreen on, you put your long sleeves on. Women try to wear a long dress. If you're gonna wear shorts or what, if your skin is exposed for whatever you're wearing, make sure you put sunscreen on it. Period. You have to use the sunscreen because if you don't use the sunscreen, then you are at risk for getting lesions. The sun will eat through your shit, okay? And I am a witness to this. Okay, I am a witness to this. The sun has I have 2 lesions on one arm and 1 lesion on another. You understand? So they're treating it by injecting it with steroids. It's just a little needle. I'll be going in another week or so to get another injection. And when the doctor gives you cream, make sure you use it. It's another tip. You and your doctor should be on the same page. Now, I see a dermatologist, a rheumatologist, and a PCP. I make sure that all 3 of these doctors are in the same place. How high is your SPF? Mine is 50. I apply twice a day. Okay, Felicia, try to get you an oh yeah, try to get you a SPF higher than that. Okay, my SPF is 70 for the one that I use, but Walmart has a new SPF that has 100. Now, I have my sunscreen, but I don't go out in the sun, you know, as much. I try to stay out of it. So, sorry about that noise. That's the computer. What I do is I apply it, try to get 50 or higher. Go to Walmart and see, Felicia M, if you can get one that's 100. I know I have someone sent me a picture on IG, and she has lupus too. And she showed one that has a SPF of 100. So if you have a Walmart near you, see if you can get that particular one. Uh, Caribbean Food said the devil, steroids, yes. What? I'm heartbroken. My internist is retiring. My last appointment with him is on the 4th. Okay, so Caribbean Foods, I'm gonna get back to your comment in 1 minute. Felicia M, see if you can, when you go see your doctor, see if they can refer you to another one that is just as good or better than the one you had before. Try your best to meet the person on the 4th so that you can lay the groundwork. You understand? Because you want to be with somebody. I understand what you're saying. You want to be with somebody that's as good as that person or even better. Uh, Caribbean Food said the devil, steroids, yes. Let me tell y'all something about these steroids. I was on prednisone for a while. And when I first started taking prednisone, my ex-girlfriend, may she rest in peace, I invited her outside for a fight. Steroids are the devil. They are. They change your way of thinking and they make you eat. Those are the two things that really got me with steroids. I gained 30 pounds. I was dating a refrigerator. Okay? The refrigerator was my bestest friend at the time. And long use of steroids, because that's their go to. That is the first thing they want to give you. But they don't tell you, oh, this is going to affect your bones. Okay, this is going to affect your bones and it's going to weaken your teeth. They don't tell you that. Okay, they don't say, they say, oh, you're going to gain about 15 pounds. That's a lie. You're going to gain more than 15 pounds. Okay, but they don't tell you the other shit. Okay, they don't tell you, oh, long use of these steroids are going to make your teeth fall out. They don't tell you that. You understand? I am off steroids now only because I complained so fucking much. I told them, I said, look, me and these steroids got to go. I cannot take these steroids no more. I don't want to. I started having a problem with my hip. And I had to go and be x-rayed, and they're going to talk about, oh, you need hip replacement. Oh, hell no. No. I did not want hip replacement surgery, and I did not have it. Okay? To this day, my hip is fine. All right. I mean, there are some times when I have a problem, walking. Not too much of a problem, but there are times when I do, have a problem walking or my hips will hurt. I know when it's gonna rain because before it even comes. Like if it's gonna rain tomorrow, my hips will start hurting today. My knees will start hurting today. My wrists will start hurting in my hands. So, oh, good morning, April Ferguson. That's my niece, y'all. My niece in real life. That is my niece. Good morning, honey bunny. That's where I am. I go through physical therapy for my hip. Okay. Are you on steroids, Felicia M? Were you taking steroids? Because them steroids are the devil. They are the devil. They will do you in. They don't tell you all these things about the damn steroids. That's their first go-to medication. They want to give you the damn steroids. Now, um, I was on steroids for a little while. You understand? When I say a little while, I'm talking about maybe 4 years. Maybe 4 years. But I've been off for quite a while. And I'm not taking steroids anymore. And they can suggest them all they want. It's a suggestion. That's the way I see it. It's a suggestion, and I don't have to be subject to it. Okay. I think I gave all the tips I could. Um, Oh, back to having all your doctors on the same page. Like I said, I see a rheumatologist, a dermatologist, and my PCP. Make sure that they're all in the same hospital if you can. That way, you don't have to run between them to get this letter from this doctor for these results, or this letter from this doctor for these results. You understand what I'm saying? If you have them all centralized in one location, then they can read the notes. Like when I go to my dermatologist, they'll read the notes from my rheumatologist. You understand? They'll say, okay, well, let me see what the rheumatologist said. And they all compare notes. They're all on the same page. I like for my doctors to be on the same page. If one tells me something and the other one doesn't agree, I say, look, 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 look. Y'all got to get together. You understand? Because this is my life, and you're going to have to agree on something. All of us is going to have to agree on something. So make sure that all your doctors are on the same page if you can, because this is your life. This is your life. You are the patient. You understand? Yes, Felicia M. Felicia M said, I agree about all doctors together. Yes. Why haven't you been, Felicia, why haven't you been able to get off steroids completely? Why not? Are they giving you a low dosage? Felicia M says, especially when you're in the hospital, it's a wraparound service. They are all making rounds. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I do my best. You know how the doctors come around and they are in groups, but your primary doctor or your rheumatologist or your dermatologist isn't there at the time. I give them hell. Okay, I tell them, no, 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 no. I want to see my doctor. My doctor comes here to this hospital. I want to see my doctor. I want that doctor. I don't want y'all to come and tell me what the doctor said. I want the doctor himself to come here, or herself to come here and talk to me. I don't care how long it takes. Okay, because we're talking about my life, and y'all not just gonna give me anything. It's not going down like that. I have my niece down on my record, okay, and I make sure that I communicate with my family members and let them know, listen, I'm taking this, and this. Don't let them give me this because I'm allergic to that, you know. 10 milligrams on and off, always inflammation up and down. Okay. See, if you can, you want to try to see if you could get them down to 5 maybe? Or are you comfortable at 10, Felicia M? Oh, April said, Auntie, I just want to say that I love you and I'm proud of you for being strong when you feel weak and having a smile. When you feel like crying, I want you to know that you have me as long. Yes, yes, that's my niece, y'all. My niece in real life. As long as I have breath in my body. Yes, girl, I know. That is my pit bull right there. That is my niece. We ain't talking about no YouTube niece. That's my niece in real life. Okay. Um, what else? What else do I want to say? Um, yeah, that's the most important thing to me, to have all your doctors on the same page. If you have one clinic that you go to over here and another clinic that you go to over there, that's not for me. I tried that. That wasn't productive for me. So if you go to a hospital to see your rheumatologist, let's see, I always get permission to voice record visits. So, husband, yes, 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 Felicia M. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. That is a very good idea right there. See, you're using your head, girl. That is a very good idea. Um, I tried some time ago to go to a rheumatologist somewhere else and then go to the hospital for something else. And the hospital told me, well, we don't have those records because they're in another location. I got tired of running back and forth and I just said, forget it. I'm going to have everyone in one space only. So when I go to the hospital, I see my dermatologist, my rheumatologist, or my PCP. For some time long ago, I was going to a hematologist, but that was because of my platelets. When my platelets start getting low, they send me to hematology. Okay, Felicia M said, we tried as low as 2 milligrams. It worked, but not for too long. Okay. April said, I was doing it without the permission. Oh my God. Well, you know what, Felicia? It seems like you already know what your body can tolerate and what it can't tolerate. Now, if you can take 10 milligrams safely without, dating the refrigerator or stuff like that, you know what's good for you. You understand? Let me tell y'all something. Steroids, even after you stop taking steroids, their effect is still there. Let me tell y'all something. And I put this video on private. My teeth started falling out by themselves. I was eating some crab legs and I noticed that there was this hard thing, you know, in my mouth. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I spit it out and it was my tooth. Okay. My tooth. And it came out with no warning, no nothing. You understand? Then I started having like problems with another tooth. So I went to the dentist. They pulled that one, and that one was in the front. I was like, oh my God, now I can't smile no more. I can't smile no more. I can't take no more pictures. I can't do this. Yes, teeth crumbling. Yes, Felicia M. Child, it got to a point where another tooth came out. So I said, let me just go to the dentist because I don't know what the hell is going on. I go to the dentist and the dentist told me, he said, this is going to keep happening. Your teeth are going to keep coming out on their own. You're going to keep having problems. He said, are you on steroids? I said, no. He said, well, how long have you been off? So I told him, so far it's been about 5 years. So he said, it's the effect of the steroids. They make your teeth come out. They make your teeth crumble, even after the fact. So you know what I did, right? I said, the hell with it, because I got tired of not being able to smile, and you know what I'm saying? Whenever I did talk, people zero in on my mouth and they see that that one tooth is missing. You understand? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and let them pull all my teeth out. And that's what I did. Felicia M said, it's awful. My teeth, I'm going through dental tragedies and I only have 10 left. Expensive dental work. Yes, girl. You know what I did? I just told them, look, take all my teeth out. Just take them all out. Okay. I knew at that time, I had to think about it for like a week, and I knew what I was going to do. You understand? But I did not know what the aftermath would be like. I was hurt. I was extremely, extremely hurt. So, this picture that you're looking at right now, you see that full smile? Yes, I went through everything. I went through, they took all my teeth out. I had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for the fitting of my dentures. And you would think, and I thought to myself, I said, I'm too young for these fucking dentures. I'm just too young. But that's not the truth. Okay, because there are people younger than me that have no teeth and wear dentures. Okay, we talking about even as young as in their 20s, you know? Yes, partials and dentures are must. Yes, definitely, definitely. So now I have my smile back. You understand? I mean, I have to go through some things to put my teeth in, but I'm getting better at it. I've had them for a year now. I think a year and a half. I've had them for, and I got my smile back, and I can, eat the things that I want in small portions now, in small portions. I don't mess with steak because steak has a lot of protein. And eat, when I eat steak, that puts protein in my urine. And me being a lupus patient already, they're like, you have an enormous amount of protein in your urine. And I'm going, oh, yeah, I had some oxtails. You know what I mean? Me and beef don't get along. Caribbean Foods Place said, yeah, one of my front teeth came out and it's two, and people just make fun of it, but they don't even know the reason why behind it. It's just so sad. Yeah. And Felicia M said, I can't do beef. No, no, no. I eat pork chops. Chicken is my best friend. Fish is my best friend. And my whole thing with having my teeth out was I can't eat salad. But now, since I have my teeth, I can eat salad. I can eat my fried chicken or my baked chicken or my broiled chicken, whatever I want. You know what I mean? So, beef puts protein, yeah, in your urine. And they look at that because being a lupus patient, it's like a cycle. For me, it's like every 3 months, I see everybody. You know what I mean? So I go and I see everybody. And one thing I can say, my saving grace is that when I go to the rheumatologist, if I go to the rheumatologist and they take blood, and then I go to the dermatologist, they won't take blood because they're almost the same test. So I don't have to, you know what I mean, give blood all over again. It might be like one tube, they'll say, well, they didn't take the tube for this test. So, I want the one tube of blood for this test. And, they'll do that. And then that'll be it. You know what I mean? But no, no beef. That puts protein in your urine. And there are many things that we can do. I'm looking at doing the keto diet because the keto diet has some real good food. You know what I mean? It's the things that you eat every day, and you have to, be moderate about what you eat. But that diet looks kind of good. All you're cutting out is the carbs. You're cutting out the carbs. So, uh, I think, let me see. I think I might have covered everything. Wear your sunscreen, yeah, for the with a SPF of 50 or higher. That's what the dermatologist told me, 50 or higher. So I have one that's 70. I'm gonna hit my sister up and send her the picture because she works at Walmart. I'm gonna send her the picture and ask her if she can get that for me. And when I get down south, I'll give her the money for it. Let's see. I think that's basically it. When you know what, when you go and you buy your hat, you still gonna have to carry your umbrella. But when you go and buy your hat, make sure that your hat does not have all these holes as a design in it, because the sun is still going to get through those holes unless you are carrying an umbrella. Yes, Felicia M. Go to Walmart and take a look. You have a great weekend as well. And I guess that's it. Take care of your skin. Take care of your skin. You might not have the type of lupus where your skin is affected, but you don't want to walk into that. So make sure you take care of your skin. Make sure you keep your doctor's appointments. Use your SPF. Use your sunscreen. Keep all your doctor's appointments and let your doctor know if there's anything new going on with you, and make sure your doctors, y'all are all on the same page always. And if there is something that is bothering you, make sure you talk to your doctor about it. And I believe that's it. So we've gone through all the lupus facts for May. May is Lupus Awareness Month, and I want you all to have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there and just have a good one. Try to enjoy your summer as much as you can. I love you guys. Thank you for joining the live. That made me so happy. Have a good one. Peace. Oh, April, you can't see me because that's the way I have the live on my computer. That's the reason why you just see the picture and you don't see me, is because that's the way I have it. I don't, I didn't want to be on camera today. So when I log in and I want to do a live from my computer, I do the Hangouts. It connects to the Hangout. So I didn't want to be live today. Girl, you better go ahead. I'm gonna call you in a minute, okay? I love y'all. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Peace.